Hello, this is Pastor Jack here, and it's my privilege to welcome you as you've begun this process in finding out what becoming a member of Blue Ridge Bible Church is all about. And so we've really sought to try to find a way to make this easy for people so they can find out as much as they need to discover who we are as a church, to discover what the church is all about, and how you can bring your gifts to bear here on our body. And so joining a church, there's both an excitement that goes with it and a nervousness that happens as well. By excitement, I might compare it to a wedding. You know, when a person gets married, they have this event, they're marking this time of commitment, and they begin to discover the other person, but they also begin to discover the family that goes with this person. And there's a lot of joy and excitement that can go with that. But there's a nervousness that goes with it as well, because in meeting this other person's family, you're also going to discover that uncle, maybe that everyone has an issue with or has to learn how to deal with. And as a result, in a similar way with church, one of the things that we find is that God uses it greatly to bless us with other people, but He will also stretch us with other people, and that's a good thing. It's what we need. And so our culture, it doesn't steer you that way at all. In fact, it does the exact opposite. Generally speaking, the culture is going to encourage you to become isolated and to become independent. You need to be safe so that you never become injured or that you never get hurt. But the Bible gives us a very different perspective on this, doesn't it? Because it's there that we learn that, we're to be interdependent with one another and vulnerable and caring and to open our lives up to other people. And so, as we come together, you're going to find all these different people that have different gifts and different passions, different abilities. But at the end of the day, what you discover is that we all have the same one unified purpose. And that is that we serve the Lord Jesus Christ and that He is our head. And we want to be about doing what it is that He wants us to do with our lives here on earth. So, ultimately, every church gets entrusted with two things. God entrusts us with His Word and the gospel that we find in that Word, but He also entrusts us with human souls. And we want to take both of those very seriously, and we're encouraging you to do the same. And so in becoming a member, one of the things that you're declaring, you're really stating two things. The first thing that you're going to state is that you want to do the mission that God has given us as a church. But you're also telling us that you're the kind of person that we can entrust souls to accomplish that mission. And so we look forward to being able to do that together with you. And our prayer for you during this time and this period is that you can discover exactly where it is that God would have you to be used in and through this body, as we're communicating Christ, building believers, and sending servants. So if you've got any questions along the way, please don't hesitate to contact myself, Pastor Rich. You can contact us personally. You can get us through email. But let us answer your questions and bring to us anything that's not clear at all so that we can make sure that you understand fully all about our body. So that's all you're going to hear from me for right now. In the meantime, I'm going to encourage you, take a look at the materials that we have for you. Read the things that we've presented to you. Watch the videos that we have. And just learn all you can. So I will see you at a later period.